Cowboys Nation, the front office is cooking and the latest insider scoop could be pointing toward a major shift in the team's future. We're talking about Micah Parsons' potential mega extension, but surrounding Tyler Smith's breakout into stardom, and new whispers about whether Stephon Gilmore might be returning or leaving. The information is coming fast from trusted ESPN NFL insiders, and if you've been wondering how the Cowboys plan to build around their defensive anchor and rising offensive talent, this is the video you don't want to miss. Let's break down what's really happening behind the scenes and what it means for Dallas in 2025 and beyond. Welcome back to the channel, your daily dose of Cowboys insight, insider buzz, and roster analysis, everything you need to stay locked in with America's team. If you bleed blue and silver and want to be the first to know when news breaks or deals are made, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a single update. Today, we're diving deep into three major Cowboys stories generating serious heat online and across NFL front offices, what the latest insider info says about Micah Parsons' upcoming contract, why ESPN is raving about Tyler Smith, and where Stephon Gilmore stands as camp loans. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the biggest name on the Cowboys roster right now, Micah Parsons. If you're a Cowboys fan, you know just how much of a game wrecker this guy is. Since being drafted, Parsons has redefined what it means to be a hybrid linebacker/edge rusher. He's been a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year, anchored Dallas defense, and consistently leads the team in pressures, sacks, and hustle plays. Now, according to multiple reports from ESPN's NFL insider Jeremy Fowler, the Cowboys and Parsons are headed toward a record-breaking contract extension, possibly in the $35 million per year range. That's Aaron Donald-type money, and honestly, Parsons has earned every cent. He's the centerpiece of Dan Quinn's system, and locking him up long-term isn't just smart, it's essential. But the conversation goes deeper than just money. Insiders are saying this extension might be structured to front-load guarantees and provide flexibility later, giving Dallas room to maintain its core while still paying Parsons like a superstar. Expect negotiations to ramp up before the season begins, as the Cowboys want to avoid distractions once games kick off. The sense is that both sides are aligned. Parsons wants to stay in Dallas, and Dallas wants to build the future around him. Now, let's talk about Tyler Smith, the former first-round pick out of Tulsa. ESPN analysts recently spotlighted him as one of the NFL's breakout linemen heading into 2025, and the praise is well-earned. In his rookie season, he proved he could step in at left tackle when Tyron Smith was out. Since then, he's locked in at left guard and has developed into one of the most physical, consistent, and technically sound interior linemen in the league. What's catching attention now is his leadership presence. Coaches and players have noted how Smith is taking on a vocal role in practice, mentoring younger guys, and setting the tone in the trenches. That's huge. The Cowboys' offensive identity relies heavily on dominating up front, and with Zach Martin getting older, Smith is quietly positioning himself as the next cornerstone of the O-line. The ESPN piece also highlighted Smith's ability to play multiple positions across the line, which gives Dallas tremendous flexibility heading into camp. Whether he's paired with rookie Cooper Beebe, playing next to Tyler Biadasz, or helping mentor new additions, Smith's presence ensures that the Cowboys line remains elite and versatile. Now, shifting to the veteran side of the roster, let's talk about Stephon Gilmore. The former Defensive Player of the Year was a stabilizing force in the Cowboys' secondary last year, providing lockdown coverage opposite Trayvon Diggs and mentoring young corners like Darren Bland and Eric Scott Jr. But as we get closer to camp, the big question is, will Gilmore be back? According to ESPN's Ed Werder, the Cowboys are keeping the door slightly open for a potential reunion with Gilmore, but only if the numbers work. At 33 years old, Gilmore still has plenty left in the tank, but he's also a free agent and could be seeking one more solid payday. The Cowboys, meanwhile, are evaluating their depth at cornerback, especially with Diggs returning from injury and the rise of younger talent. It's a classic balance of experience versus cap space. If Gilmore's asking price drops or if another corner suffers an injury in early camp, Dallas could bring him back on a short-term deal. But if he's looking for starter-level money, the front office may decide to roll with their youth movement. Either way, don't count Gilmore out. He's staying in shape, staying quiet, and staying ready. Let's zoom out now and look at what this all means for the Cowboys' direction. Locking up Parsons means you're committing to a defensive identity. Celebrating Smith's rise means the offensive line remains a strength, even during transition years. And evaluating Gilmore shows that Dallas is still being strategic and patient, not rushing into anything, but prepared to pounce when the timing is right. This blend of superstar investment, youth development, and veteran flexibility is exactly what smart teams do. You build your foundation on guys like Parsons and Smith, sprinkle in explosive weapons like CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard, and use veteran pieces like Gilmore to support the whole structure. The Cowboys have the pieces now. It's all about execution, chemistry, and staying healthy. One more quick note: all of this insider activity is taking place just weeks before training camp kicks off. That means we could be looking at contract movement, roster shifts, and camp invites very soon. Don't be surprised if the Parsons deal is announced before preseason, if Smith starts getting more media love, and if Gilmore's name keeps popping up in quiet league circles. Things are moving, and the Cowboys are right in the middle of it. So now it's your turn. Cowboys Nation, what do you think about these big stories? Is Micah Parsons worth $35 million per year? Is Tyler Smith on track to be an All-Pro in 2025? And should the team bring back Stephon Gilmore or go all in on the younger corners? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and let's get the conversation going. I'll be reading through and responding to some of your best takes. If you want more in-depth coverage like this, real analysis, insider updates, and honest takes from inside Cowboys Nation, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're always first to know when news breaks. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!